Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Timon.
I'm Red.
We're entering the House of Thorn, made by Eric Samich. Doesn't even refer to himself as Thorn, but who's to say what that actually means? Does House of Thorn mean something?
Maybe it's maybe it's some kind of old god. House of Thorn? Like maybe it's a cult or like a religion. Or like a sect of a church. It's the House of Thorn. I don't know.
Regardless, this is literally a myhouse.wad kind of map.
Fancy house.
Yeah, they got their own like little dungeon. It's crazy.
Yeah, elevator out of the dungeon too.
Yeah,
yes.
You know, I don't think it was approved by the original people who built it. And I think that's like a custom add-on kind of deal.
Okay.
But hey, you never know.
So is that little closet there with the invisibility in it maybe a reference to like a closet where you'd keep your, I don't know, your cloak, your jacket?
Maybe. What I don't get is why stepping on the bed opens the bedroom closet. That's kind of... Oh, what? And here we have the... a staple in Doom modding, a sector toilet.
Oh boy.
Yes.
It's full of green gross stuff.
Well, you know how you can get those dyes for the toilet? You know, the things that make the toilet water blue? I think it's kind of like that, but with green, because we're in Doom world.
Yeah, okay. I just thought, like, maybe it was incredibly highly corrosive, so, like, you really don't want to splash in the toilet, or you're going to be in severe pain.
Well,
also, it'll also probably smell worse because like anything that goes in there instantly fizzles and burns.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think given the materials a toilet is typically made of, that would dissolve the toilet itself.
Is porcelain? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. If you watch Breaking Bad, there's a scene where a bathtub dissolves, and that's where I get all my science facts from.
I think that it's I think it's a steel bathtub. Because hydrochloric acid eats through steel, I believe, or metal. I don't know about porcelain. It's a ceramic, and it's meant... that's different. I don't know.
Anyway, we need a blue key to get into the other dungeon's holding cell.
Okay.
This house has got 2 dungeons. Can you even believe it? Rhetorical question.
Do you think that maybe they just live in like this really ancient mansion and, I don't know, the dungeons were totally kosher back in the day? That's why there's just dungeons. It's not actually anything strange. Just like, yeah, it's a historical piece.
It's just the standard dungeon that comes with every house.
Yeah.
Also, I like how they put a paint elemental in the fireplace to emulate the fireplace shooting skulls at you.
Yes, as most fireplaces do.
Well, you know.
I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like a stray ember popping out of the fire.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Things can get a little weird when they go for less abstract in Doom worlds.
Yeah. Right? Somehow it becomes more abstract.
Yeah, you
I know this is supposed to be a thing, but
Like, you have to, like, really suspend your disbelief. Alright, I got it. Yellow key. I believe you need... I think it's the yellow key. If not... you need the blue key to even exit the house. And also, apparently all the plumbing's connected to the slime, because the fountain outside had the same kind of deal.
No regular water. Okay, so it really is just like... Maybe this house is just really old and decrepit and the water has turned green with algae and mold and other gross things.
Yeah, but it doesn't look viscous enough in the texture for that, I don't think.
That's true. Maybe all water in hell is just green.
Sure. I
mean, I know that's been disproven, but, well, it is hell on Earth.
No, it's Memento Mori. This is what happens after Hell on Earth.
But it's doomed to... Well, I mean, yeah, Hell came to Earth, and now Hell is on Earth, and Memento Mori is happening after that happened, so... Look, I'm trying really hard to defend the green water, okay?
Alright.
I think that as a lawyer, I would really just piss everybody off than actually do anything.
It's like Phoenix Wright, except everything you say gets points taken off.
Oh, man. Kicked out of the court before we even know what the case is. Yikes.
Yeah. Kind of want to go back to those. I haven't played any of those.
Oh, man. I want to play the 3DS ones and DS ones, because...
Oh, yeah. I've had Phoenix Wright 6 on my DS for like almost 2 years now, and
I'm not even at 5, man.
Yeah, I can't get into number 6 for whatever reason.
What? Yeah. I'll have to come steal your DS and give it a shot then, because man, after playing Apollo Justice, which is still my favorite in the series,
Really, that's a lot of people's least favorite.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do say it probably has my favorite soundtrack of the bunch.
Oh god, absolutely, and that's half the reason it's my favorite. Is just Apollo's the palette for Apollo's court music is just, it's wonderful.
Yeah, the sound font they use is great. And this isn't even entirely relevant. Just remember this for the far, far future. Keep this timestamp in mind.
I think I know where you're going. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain finale that may or may not have a courtroom drama thing.
Yes.
If you respond to that video with the timestamp of when I said that, you win a juicy prize. Not determined yet, but I've got a lot of time to think of it.
Okay, yeah. I would say that's perfectly fair. Although, it has to be within, like, a reasonable time of that finale happening. So, like, if the thread is over and you show up and you're like, I have the timestamp. No, you missed it. Sorry.
Look, if you're watching... Well, I mean, I expect, like, less than half the people to watch all the WAD videos anyway, so...
Well, that's why the prize is even more impressive. See, now we're going to start throwing in really important shit into the WAD videos. Just to mess with you.
Oh, man.
Better spread the news to all those non-WAD blasphemers out there that the real stuff's here. This is the real content.
Good news, though. We've escaped the House of Thorn and traveled to a dead man's town.
What was the town originally Thorns too? Is this also his town and his house, and now he's just dead? Is that why it's old and decrepit?
I'm gonna say yes because I'm not sure what you're asking.
I'm asking it. Well, we were in Thorn's house.
Yeah. All right.
And this is a dead man's town. Do the town and the house both belong to Thorn, and is Thorn dead?
Well, we didn't see Thorn at the house.
It was actually full of demons, so...
Man, this is going to be awkward if Thornbrain watches this.
I was, the first time we attempted this, not the first take, what? Yeah, that was pretty much the first thing I thought was, House of Thornbrain. Thought it'd be a little stranger and full of Bomberman merchandise, but...
Well... Go watch the Bomberman Let's Plays.
Just go watch the Straw Hat now. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, we don't make plugs very often either, which I kind of wish we did more, but well, sometimes you just don't have things to plug.
Whenever a person comes up who's relevant, I like to throw his name around at least once.
I kind of wait. I'm not. Yes, I am thinking of this level. It's not even an interesting story, I just recognize the level.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm sure I've mentioned this at some point, but I have played, a lot of the earlier WADs, like a couple of years before, without recording them or anything, and this one stuck out because this is when I listened to Masters of Doom audiobook for the first time, and I was playing this level.
Ah.
Yeah. I need to get some more trivia from that book. It's been a while since I've brought anything up from it.
Yeah, I mean, generally though, I feel like it's nice to save that for main Doom stuff.
Well,
but...
yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, I'm pretty much out of Doom-related stuff from the book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to get into Quake's interesting development story. That'll be fun.
Oh boy. Quake is, it's definitely an interesting milestone. A lot of things happened around and before and after Quake that kind of make it just, it's a huge thing.
Yeah, it's quite the story, but more on that later. In the meantime, I'll just get chewed from behind by demons.
Okay, well, I feel like I've already made this fun, but it bears making again. Quake is definitely a earth-shaking game. Oh,
Also, I just realized, I don't know if this is going to make sense to anyone, but the layout of this outdoor area kind of reminds me of the layout of one of the sections in Ravenholm in Half-Life 2. Something about it, I can't even, I think it had like one of those car crusher traps, and there's just a bunch of head crabs walking around. I know that's like most of Ravenholm, but, you know.
I just think of the first one you come across, but I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played Half-Life 2.
Oh, there's like a building and a ramp on the right side of the building and a car crusher, and a bunch of zombies show up, and the game basically goes, "Psst, hey, drop a car on these zombies. It'll be cool."
I don't think there were any zombies, so there might not have been a car crusher.
Oh,
not important. Okay. We've got an archvile in a window. It's very easy because he can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
yep.
I wish all archviles were like that.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
Then I wouldn't hate them.
Well, I mean, if you gotta hate, you've gotta hate someone on the Doom cast. Why not the archvile?
Yeah.
He's there to take the crowd. He's the heel, right?
Yeah. Well, there's also chain gunners.
Well, yeah, that's true. But they don't have hit scan explosions.
Yeah,
and they can't resurrect dead monsters.
Yeah, but then there's like 10 of them and you just kind of die.
Well.
Who needs any of that when you can instantly murder?
Yeah, I don't know how I found that secret armor so quickly. That looked kind of... I don't remember if I even... Okay, I definitely died on this map. I just don't... Probably a lucky guess. Or I died that far into the map.
Or some muscle memory from when you originally played this.
Maybe. Doubt it.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Yeah,
so much armor and so little health. How does that happen?
Look, you've said it before. Now it's my turn. I only need 1% health.
That's true.
Yep.
Well, but... damn it. I want to argue with you, but it's airtight.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god, look, quit putting archviles everywhere, dude.
Okay, you know what? Rather than argue, I will agree and take it a step further. You don't even need armor, you just need 1 health.
Yeah.
Armor is useless. It's just an extra pickup. If this game had a score, it would just be bonus points. Yeah.
I was about to spoil a source port, god dang it. Well, there goes my thought.
That actually, now that I think about that, it just makes me think of one WAD in particular in the future that may or may not specifically pertain to the idea of having 1 health. Obviously, I'm talking about the titular I want to be the Doom guy.
Right,
okay, right. No, absolutely not. I hope that's not a thing.
Well, there is an arcade-based Doom WAD in which you only have 1 health that I will be playing.
Yes, because I don't know if you've been.
Oh, hey, I've recovered, by the way. I'm good.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Kind of a long level.
Oh man, what was that? Oh, I want to reference Cowboy Bebop, but I can't remember the name of that stupid drug.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong person. I don't know any anime.
I think it was literally just called Red Eye. And you just spray... Basically, it looked like you took a little vial of tomato juice and sprayed it into your eye. And your eyes got all bloodshot and you went Doomguy Berserker Rage.
Speaking of spraying things red, once you're finished, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is basically it. I sometimes imagine that's how Berserk packs work in Doom 2.
Right. Right, I was just gonna bring up this Earthbound ROM hack I had played a long time ago called, I think it was just called Mr. Saturn's Quest or something like that. It was kind of more like an adventure game than Earthbound.
Oh, interesting.
And the final boss, you gotta throw a can of tomato sauce at him to make him vulnerable to damage.
Yeah,
it's
okay
really
then.
weird.
Well, it is Earthbound.
Oh, yeah, but still, that's some grade A adventure game logic. I think you have a weapon that can only hurt things that are red.
Oh, and then tomato.
Yeah.
Man, that is a really bizarre, specific thing you would find in an Earthbound game.
Right.
You got the Red Destroyer. It only hurts things that are red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this is the town proper, kinda. I think... no, I'm just making things up because I'm confused. There was an outdoor area. It's all the town. I don't know what I'm saying now. Never mind.
Well. Oh.
It's not very interesting clearing this area up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Happens.
Found a blue jello sphere, though.
Yeah.
Or blue... Not jello. The description from the book makes me think more of I don't
know, I just think of Vicks Vapo Rub.
Well... Vapo? Oh, man.
You ever use that?
Yeah, it's just, now I'm just imagining a big blue ball of Vicks, but because there's so much, it just kind of make your lungs burn really bad. It's so strong. You're
right.
Oh god, eyes watering, nose running. It's supposed to, help with all of that, but it's so ridiculously overpowering, and also I guess going into your mouth, if I remember correctly. Ugh.
Yeah, I remember my great grandmother used to use that as kind of a home kind of cure-all kind of thing. That didn't work, obviously. It doesn't work. But I would get it all the time when I was sick, and
it's the tingly stuff is it's what my girlfriend calls it. It's what it is. It's Vicks. It makes you all tingly. Makes you feel all right. But
Yeah, we're going on some really weird tangents.
Well, here's another weird one for you. What if it's just like shampoo?
What if what's like shampoo?
Blue sphere is full of shampoo.
Oh.
Blue shampoo, or your soap.
So Doomguy kind of sticks his head in, and then all of a sudden he's in a white background with a towel on, and you see slow motion, and you see the water beadlets flying everywhere.
Yeah, obviously he just needed a refreshing shower. That's all he needed.
That's all that happens when it's processing the frame where his health updates.
Yep.
It's crazy. John Carmack. Whoa.
Yeah. Shampoo commercial. The deep complexity of a shampoo commercial in one frame.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or
that's how his hair is back in perfect shape when he gets one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wipe all the blood away, and nice hair again, and looks all alert and refreshed.
It's just really dumb.
Look, man, I don't make the rules. I just interpret what we've been given. All right.
All right. Sure.
Like digging up ancient Egyptian tablets and trying to figure out hieroglyphs, and you just decide to be a complete trollish piece of shit and tell everyone that it was this really weird stuff. Like, oh yeah, this symbol means that they would, you know, smash blue spheres over their head and instantly shampoo themselves. Wow. Yeah.
That could only have happened if there were aliens.
Well, why do you think? Everyone thinks that. Obviously.
Of course, it's the shampoo.
Yeah. Where do you think Doom 2 came from? Come on.
Well...
Doom in general, I should say.
Good news, Map 19 Maltrader was created using DoomCAD, which I hadn't even heard of until this info screen.
What? DoomCAD?
Yeah.
That just sounds like a really vague description of any Doom map editor, actually.
No.
I mean, that's kind of what it is.
It's far more technical. It's Doom computer-assisted drafting. It's got very precise measurements.
Oh.
You have to type in macros to draw lines or something. I don't know how CAD works.
As far as I know, actually, I don't know.
I might have to look into DoomCAD. Like,
yeah.
See if I can make a level with that.
I think that's just kind of obligatory that if we find editors, we have to use them.
Yeah. Yeah. I get the sinking feeling that some of these older editors won't have node builders built in, so I'm going to have a hard time figuring that out.
Oh, is that for enemy pathing? Or?
No, that's for rendering, dividing the level into subsectors from which something binary tree drawing graphics, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how it works. It's for rendering the Doom engine graphics.
And you have to
if you don't build the nodes, it's like you get Hall of Mirrors everywhere and probably crash.
Oh god, that's... Huh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort for just a map.
Yeah, well, DEU had a built-in node builder, and I'm guessing not every editor back then had that, so... I guess we'll find out.
One can hope.
Yeah.
Well, this sure is a level. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. It's more generic Doom, it looks like.
Well.
Like, so far nothing about the level design is striking me as being particularly interesting.
Yeah, that happens, especially in megawads. Not much can be done about it. I do kind of like the corner weird secret hallways kind of going on there, but
yeah, kind of.
I don't even really remember this level, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know. I'm just glad that we're right at the cusp of that point of megawatts where things start to get better. Like, yeah, and there's... I also acknowledge that there is going to still be this period where we end up seeing a lot of wads that have this problem, but fewer and further in between.
It's not necessarily a problem for the wad. It's more of a problem for us.
Yeah.
Which there are people, I think I've shouted them out on the last stream we did, who can talk hours and hours about Doom level design philosophy, and it's crazy. I guess I'll shout him out here too. Captain Clever on YouTube, also a Doom World user, also Commander Keen Speedrunner, has been doing a series of streams where he looks at the history of WAD design, more or less. Like, he looks at a certain style of map, and then he just plays a bunch of maps of that style for like hours, and he has like this panel of other Doom World regulars who can, you know, go on and on forever about, you know, level design tropes and whatnot. It's actually kind of interesting if you're into that, which I am. So
I am as well. I think that's going to go on my watch list.
Yeah, the first stream is like 4 hours long. It's crazy.
It's a lot of Doom map philosophy then.
Yeah, it's I don't know how they do it. think it's because they make a lot of maps themselves.
Yeah, I think that it's one of those things where when you're in the trade of it, so to speak, you generally know what the hell you're talking about. I can hope.
Oh yeah.
If you do a thing enough, generally you. Whoa.
Oh,
hello.
Whoa. Hey, that's a slow crusher, and I didn't get squished by it, but I activated the slow, so I'm just gonna cheat a radiation suit. I'm not gonna, die in this shameful slime pit. My bad.
My goodness. Did we just witness live action cheating?
I've done it in WADs before. I've cheated
radiation
suits before. I think
I've only
done it one other time so far. In one of the Serenity WADs.
Actually, that does sound somewhat familiar, yes.
There was a slime pit that I couldn't be bothered with in one of those.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, considering that you've been consistently pistol starting every time you die and whatnot, I personally will give you some leeway on stuff like that here and there.
And I think I'm gonna cut that out once we've finished the first 10 years of Doom WADs, just because I'm almost at the end of recording those and I am losing my patience.
Alright.
So, but if, when it comes to that, I'll be transparent about my quick saves. Don't you worry.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Plus, after the first 10 years of Doom WADs, yeah, I think it's going to go to shit hard mode, and pistol starting everything would just take way too long.
Yeah, I mean, it'd still be doable, it's just, how about this, actually? Maybe, no. I was gonna say maybe someone could challenge me to do a pistol start on a level, but then I realized they're gonna pick the worst level, and it's gonna take like 3 days, like 72 hours of footage to get it done. It's probably not gonna be worth it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one out of an entire year.
Maybe, but still, that I don't trust them to not pick the worst one.
Just pistol start.wad, it's fine.
Well, you have to pistol start that one, and also I'm going to censor that. Everyone knows that's going to be there, but we can't spoil it.
Of course. Have to be very strict.
Yeah. Even though I name dropped Quake a couple months early, I'm not going to censor that.
Come on, I'm sure there's promotional material.
Yeah. id Software's been talking about Quake since Commander Keen, if you remember.
Oh yeah, huh? So it's fine. It's totally acknowledgeable.
Yeah, word from the rumor mill says that it'll be released any month now.
Why do I feel like it's still going to be like 2 months till we get to Quake?
Well, 2.
Yeah.
At the rate I'm going,
oh God.
We could only hope for 2.
Hope to rectify that soon. Things are happening for that.
Yeah. Man, I kind of wasted my summer in that regard. I didn't get much done.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh well. Next up, we have Mountain Depot. I remember that level because something very special happened. And I can't wait to show you all. It's fantastic. It's the best thing I've ever seen in Doom.
What? Oh, man.
Okay, maybe I'm upselling a little bit, but
it's the best thing that's ever happened to Doom up to this point.
Sure. It's a very uplifting story, so look forward to that.
I will.
Alright. Well, till then, later.
See you next time.